orchestra is conducted by Robert Trembler. The vocal stars are Madeleine Chambers and Thomas L. Thomas, supported by Jack DeLon and Henry Noel. The dramatic cast is headed by Muriel Mansell and yours truly, Everett Clark. Supported by Norman Gottschalk and Maurice D. Copeland, with narration by Carl Grayson. Thus, the stage is set as the Chicago Theater of the Air presents The Desert Song.
North Africa, the year 1925. And over the great Moroccan desert, a burning moon hangs low. Ghostly dunes cast eerie shadows on an ocean of sand. Suddenly, from out of the vast nowhere, a band of Arabian horsemen thunders into view, led by a tall, mysterious rider in a flaming red mask.
You best be hiding low. It takes the lips on the cross. Before you face in the storm. That's the sound that comes to warn you so. In the night or early morning, you know. If you're the red head of war, that is the strike with the blow that brings you home. Over the ground. There comes a sound. It is the drum, drum, drum of hoofbeats in the sand. Quiver with fear if you are near. It is the thunder of the shadow and his band. And all the thunder and to understand the cry of hope. Oh, it be a riding home. If the time is best be hiding low. It means the rest of us. Go before you get in the fire. Oh, that's the sound that comes to warn you so. In the night or early morning, you know. If you're the right head of war, that is the strike with a blow that leads you home. Oh, hold up, man.
Benali.
Yes, Red Shadow?
The garrison of the French Foreign Legion. Just beyond that rise.
They outnumber us many times, Red Shadow.
I know. But I've outlined the plan. Are you and your men ready? We'll take the girl to our headquarters.
Red Shadow, once more I must implore you. Our uprising is against oppression, the government of Morocco, not against this woman, this ward of the governor. This plan will place me and my men in great danger.
Ali Benali, I've heard enough. Haven't I faced danger 100 times for you and your cause?
Yes, Red Shadow. You have been our savior, a great friend of our people. Now I will be your friend. Give up this plan of kidnapping the governor's ward, and I will give you 20 women.
Ali, above all else, I want to gain freedom for the rifts without bloodshed.
But this kidnapping of a woman, what is one flower among many flowers?
remind you, Ali, that I am your leader. And the desert law decrees that I will be your leader until I am defeated in single combat. If and when that time comes, you may send me alone and unarmed into the desert to die.
All right, Red Shadow. So it shall be. The Almighty Prophet has so written.
Inside the garrison of the French Foreign Legion, the governor of Morocco and his lovely ward, Margot, are being entertained by the soldiers of this command, little aware of the danger lurking in the shadows beyond the ramparts.
Oh, pretty maid of France, my Margot, a breath of sweet romance, my Margot, her little rogue is high, near high. Can you bring to you the longing to fly into the arms of Margot, and when the winter comes of Margot, my sweetest flight of fancy is when I can see Margot of France. Pretty maid of France, my Margot, a breath of sweet romance, my Margot, the little rogue is high, near high. Can you the longing to fly into the arms of Margot, and when the wind comes of Margot, my sweetest flight of fancy is when I can see Margot of France. Viva Margot!
And viva the soldiers of France! Company attention! Once around the garrison and back to your post! Oh, good, 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 get a cavalier, handsome cavalier. We're missing and fighting everyone, everybody's Where do you go?
Well, Margot, this has been a wonderful evening. But it's time to retire to your quarters now.
Look beyond the garrison walls, Governor. That moon looks as though it had been painted in the sky.
Ironic about this desert, isn't it?
Ironic?
Danger is always closest when the night looks most innocent.
Oh, I suppose so. But danger seems so out of place in such a setting.
Falling star one moment, the gleam of a night the next. A golden moon one night, and blood-drenched sands the next. That's your setting, Margot.
And yet, romance whispers from every shadow.
Romance? Yes, Margot, when I was a young officer, I thought so, too. But I have found that such romance carries a dagger clutched in her hand.
Keeps the nightingale to sing a very pretty song. The legend of an old brocade, a prince who tells the country maid, I know. Where this whimsy comes from, I don't know. Oh, when it comes, it's just the fun to go. Romance, a flower that will bloom a while, with sunshine from a lover's smile, that lovers sees to I dream of fair romance, and let my and though I know it's hard and slow, I'd like to go. I pretend because what I know them, and they say, for the better. I open my arms to enfold them, and they're gone like a fever in the when night is gray, I have a way to keep it gay.
Yes, Margot, the romance of this desert is a siren calling from the brink of death.
Perhaps if you gave the Riffs the freedom they've been fighting for, you might look at beauty with something more than suspicion in your eyes, Governor.
Most opportune suggestion, Margot.
Oh,
What in that red mask?
Yes. The leader of your despised Rifts, Governor.
Is this some sort of a masquerade? The notorious Red Shadow could never get past our sentries alive.
this is a jest, isn't it? The soldiers have often told me that the Red Shadow is nothing but a myth.
I am no myth. If you look beyond the walls, Governor, you will find that my men have replaced your sentries.
What? How did you...
A falling star one moment, the gleam of a knife the next. You yourself said it, Governor.
Why, one command from me...
I wouldn't shout any command, Governor. One alarm from you and your entire garrison will go up in flames. Everything is ready to ignite.
What are your terms?
I have here a charter of freedom for the Rifts. Sign it, Governor.
You swine who hide your identity behind a mask. You underestimate me. You think I would grant freedom to the marauding cutthroats who captured and killed my son, Pierre? You think I would set ruthless assassins free?
Please, Governor, sign it. Sign it and stop these months and years of warfare.
Well spoken, Margot. Finding an ally in you was rather more than I expected.
An ally. I'm as much your enemy as my guardian.
I will sign nothing. This war will last until you and every one of your Rifts lie buried beneath the sand.
In that case, Governor, I shall have to force my hand. I intend to take your ward with me as hostage until you are ready to capitulate.
Red Shadow, if you so much as touch that girl...
So this is the famous Red Shadow. hiding behind the skirts of a woman.
Will you sign, Governor?
Never.
Very well. You will walk with us to the garrison gates. You will give us safe conduct, or you and your entire garrison will die in smoldering ruins.
Then we die.
No, Governor. No one has more right to pass sentence on my life than I. I have only hate and contempt for a man who fights his war behind the shield of a woman. And now I agree that such a man does not deserve the freedom he demands. Never sign that charter, Governor. Even if I must be a prisoner forever in the stronghold of the rift.
Not much further, Margot. Our headquarters are just beyond that ridge of dunes.
Oh, what does it matter? Time means nothing to me now. I've lost all track of yesterday. Tomorrow seems unimportant.
If you had lived in the desert as long as I, you'd forget yesterday and tomorrow.
And live only for this hour, I suppose?
A golden moon one moment, and blood-soaked sand the next. Remember?
How can a voice that utters the curse of death speak of golden moon?
I live in constant danger. And moments are numbered. One cannot deny that moment labeled love.
Love. Has any man ever had such bold assurance, Red Shadow?
I've loved you since the governor first brought you to the garrison 2 years ago. A lovely fleur-de-lis of France to grace the thorny cactus of Morocco.
Who are you? No true renegade could find such poetic phrases in his heart.
Poetry and music, Margot. The rhythm of the desert. You feel it? You hear it?
Yes. A melody. Half heard.
Heaven and you and I, and sand kissing a moonlit sky, the desert breeze whispering a lullaby, only stars above you to see. I love you. The desert song calling its voiceless crying will make you my desert is waiting. Here comes every I'm longing to teach you love's sweet melody. I'll sing a dream song to you, painting a picture for the desert breeze whispering a lullaby, only stars above you to see. I love you. Oh, give me that night divine and let my arms in yours find the desert song calling.
This is intoxication, Red Shadow. An elixir of moon madness. But I warn you, it'll wear off.
It will never wear off.
You dare to hope?
I dare to speak my heart, Margot.
Why waste your time in necromancing when life itself is at your core? I come to you, my heart abandoning. Oh, come to me and be my own. You turn away and I but try, I'd make you fly with me.
Almost dawn, and with it the bewitching hour fades.
The touch of your lips will hold back the dawn.
Don't come any closer.
You in the desert, one and the same, Margot. In your eyes, mystery. Jewel stars adorning the palms in the twilight. Phantom oasis turning real to my touch. Perfumed breezes whispering to the ageless dunes. I'm going to kiss you, Margot.
For this moment only, Red Shadow, I forget what you are and think only of what I wish you were.
Lonely as the desert breeze, I may wander where I please, yet I keep on longing just to rest a while. Where a sweetheart tender eyes take the place of sand and skies, all the world forgotten in one woman's smile. One alone to be my own, I alone to know her caresses, one to be eternally the one my worshipping soul possesses. At her call I'd give my all my life and all my love enduring. This would be a magic word to me if she were mine
I will make you love me, Margot. I swear it.
No, Red Shadow, you'll hate me.
Impossible.
You will hate me, and the proof will confront you sooner than you think.
Red Shadow, I have a premonition of evil.
You'll get over it, Ali.
Give this foreign woman up, I beg of you.
No, Ali. I cannot.
It is true she is beautiful, but there are many as lovely. I will give you a harem of the most desirable
You will
women.
never understand my kind of love, Ali.
I understand women, Red Shadow. Listen to the prophet of the ages, my master. One flower is not enough for a man's garden.
If one flower grows alone in your garden, its fragrant sweetness will soon pass away. If one flower grows alone in your
Arabian costume becomes you, Margot. A Far Eastern princess ruling all Morocco.
Princess. I think you mean prisoner, Red Shadow. A prisoner with only contempt for her captor.
I've always believed that there is one great and all-consuming love for each man and woman born on earth. Destiny has brought us together. Dare we forsake that destiny?
Lovely as a desert breeze, I may wander where I please, yet I keep on longing just to rest a while.
Sweetheart candlelight, break the place of sand and sky. All the world forgotten, in one woman's mind.
One alone to be my own, I alone to know her caresses, one to be eternally the one my worshipping soul possesses.
At this call, I feel my own. All my life and all my love is yours. A magic word to me, if you are
One alone to be my own, I alone to love your caresses.
One to be eternally the one my worshipping soul possesses.
At your call I give my all my life and all my love and yours. It would be a magic world to me if you were mine.
Who has betrayed us? Who led you to this place?
This is the proof I promised you, Red Shadow. I scattered the contents of my purse along the trail.
Margot, you.
What now, Red Shadow? Now that you no longer have a woman's skirts to shield you?
Don't you understand, Margot? I was trying to avoid bloodshed between the Legion and the Rifts. I was trying to win a bloodless war, and now...
On guard, Red Shadow.
Holly, how did he get past the guards?
Master.
I'll answer that. You who cower behind a red mask, I'm here under safe conduct from the Rifts. And I'm here alone.
Safe conduct.
Alone.
It is true, Master. He has come to invoke the law of the desert. Our honor must give him safe conduct. He has come here alone to engage me in single combat?
My sword is raised, Red Shadow, to the death.
Governor, this man is a famous swordsman. He'll kill you.
Stand back, Margot. On guard, Red Shadow.
I cannot accept this challenge, Your Excellency.
Master, what are you saying?
I cannot fight this man.
Please, Governor, there must be some other way.
Oh, this is the famous and notorious Red Shadow, the swashbuckling outlaw who's frightened all Morocco. So brave, he refuses the challenge of a man many years older than he. Coward!
Master!
He struck you! Struck you! Now will you fight? Now will you draw your sword, Red Shadow?
I cannot. Here, Ali.
Break my sword.
Master, to break your sword is to break my heart.
I know the consequences. I must go alone, unarmed into the desert.
Honor has passed from you, Red Shadow. Your leadership is forfeit. Walk with shame. Go, coward, go.
Proved to be a sniveling coward. Here, Ali Ben Ali, take this.
The charter.
Yes, the Charter of Freedom for the Rifts. Now that I've shown up this Red Shadow for what he is, I feel that my mission is accomplished.
Allah is good. Allah is kind.
Your Excellency, you haven't quite shown me up for what I am. Now that you have signed the charter, I unmask before you.
You.
Red Shadow, you are...
Just one who has always loved you, Margot. As I love the desert and its song of eternity.
Son, the Red Shadow. And I thought the rifts had killed you, Pierre.
I'm sorry I had to deceive you, sir. But the cause of freedom was dear to my heart, and this was the only way.
There is nothing in the desert law that compels a man to fight his own father, Master. Your sentence is revoked by Allah's will.
I want to forget the challenge of the sword, Margot. My only challenge now is one for your heart.
And I accept your challenge. For each man and woman born on earth, one great and all-consuming love.
Do you believe this now?
With all my heart. One Margot, one Red Shadow, and a love as deep as the ageless sands, gleaming like a million stars in the light of a desert moon that will never fade away.
The curtain rises on tonight's production of Samson and Delilah, with vocal stars Gloria Lane and Robert Marshall, supported by Raymond Sharp and Andrew Foldy. The dramatic cast features Marion Clare as narrator, Sandra Gare as Delilah, Maurice D. Copeland as an angel of the Lord, John Barclay and Norman Gottschalk as priests, and yours truly, Everett Clark, as Samson. With Henry Weber on the conductor's podium, the Chicago Theater of the Air presents Samson and Delilah.
Forward,
I love
Weber on the conductor's podium, the Chicago Theater of the Air presents Samson and Delilah.
version of our Holy Bible, we quote as follows from the book of Judges. And the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord delivered them unto the hand of the Philistines. And said unto her,
Behold now, thou art barren and bearest not, but thou shalt conceive and bear a son. Now therefore beware, I pray thee, and drink not wine nor strong drink, and eat not any unclean thing. For lo, thou shalt conceive and bear a son, and no razor shall come on his head, for the child shall be a Nazarite unto God from the womb. And he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hands of the Philistines.
And called his name Samson. And the child grew, and the Lord blessed him with strength beyond all other men. And he found a new jawbone of an ass, and put forth his hand and took it, and slew 1,000 Philistines therewith. Then went Samson to Gaza, and called unto the Israelites to cast off the bonds of the oppressor.
Hear me, my people! Hear me! I beg of thee! Oh, my friends, you're mistaken. Take not his name in vain. You have not been forsaken.